Hello and welcome to Team Coralli Factory Insider Live. My name is Luke and I'm Team Coralli Marketing Manager. And I'm super pleased to gather you guys here for the official launch of our new product, but not so quickly. First of all, I want to take you to the journey that basically I did with my cooperation with Team Coralli, me being in Team Coralli. As you guys know, Team Coralli is an old brand. It was established in 1986. We were well known in the racing scene, and we still are. We build plenty of racing cars. We win nationals, European, and even World Championship. Like, the logo is not without a reason, Team Coralli World Champions. However, in 2019, we moved a little bit more to the bashing scene. Of course, at the moment, bashing was not so popular, let's say. It's starting getting popular. At least it was not as huge as it is right now. But before we move on, let me quickly give you a few informations. First of all, it's not an actual launch of a car. You can call it a pre-launch because the official launch will be 15th, so Tuesday next week. That's when we will post the official Facebook post, Instagram, official videos on the internet. But today, you are the only ones who can actually see the new car. The live will be available to watch for only 24 hours. So it is truly limited as our new car. Let me take you to the journey because my work with Coralli started at 2019, at the same day, more or less, that we introduces the Kronos XP 6S. And as you probably can, there were some leaks. People already probably know what the car is. But still, let me build up like the story. Let me just talk a little bit about the cars, about the monster truck platform we have, but also about the brand, our heritage, our mission, everything that Team Coralli stands for. I joined as a racer. I'm racing since 2003, mostly on the national level. I've been to some, European races. I was in the World Championship in 2017 in China. So I was always into racing. So coming to Team Coralli that are expanding basically to the world of bashing was pretty exciting for me. But also, I'm a racer. I was not really familiar with bashing enough to feel comfortable, let's say. However, it was not a problem because the product is amazing. And for me as a racer, it was very easy to just go straight out, take the platform, and go bashing. So, like the entire thing, like the entire Coralli bashing lineup basically starts with the Kronos XP 6S. So let me roll back the tape and show you the original Kronos now. Oh, okay, that was amazing. Preparing for this video, I was really, it's an emotional trip for me also because it's like it's something that I work my entire like professional RC marketing manager career with this brand and especially with this platform, and like the clash of a racing world and bashing world with Team Corelli was just so flawless, and that's the racing heritage part Team Corelli always had, and still brings on to bashers, to everyone basically. Shortly after the launch of the Kronos XP in 2019, late 2020, we put a brand new model on the market. We learn our lesson. We like make it more durable, of course, but because that's what the basher market basically needs. We make it even more capable. And we also, we learned a lot as a team, and the entire Team Corelli headquarters learns a lot. So that was pretty exciting journey. So let me show you the Kronos XP 2021 edition. We call it the blue-red one because of the body with the stars. It was actually pretty sick design. I still love it. Okay, let me show you the Kronos 2021. All right, that was sick. I'm seeing those videos, so I am getting pretty emotional right now. But bear with me. So in this moment, I truly learned what stays behind the vision of Team Corelli. Like the shots on the desert. It was a pretty fun trip to the desert. It's like it's Pustynia Błędowska. It's the biggest desert in Europe. It's not as sick as the one in Dubai, but it's still a huge desert. Amazing run there because you could say that, oh, a desert is very flat. It's like perfect ground. No, it's not. Like the terrain is quite rough. The pots of the size of a wheel at least, and that's where I learned how great, like the suspension and the vision of Team Corelli to bring the very like perfect handling cars, like how we really managed to do it, and how the designing team, the Raphael from R&D department, did an amazing job doing this car, tuned the suspension just right. It was just flawlessly run through through this through the desert. You can also see we killed the GoPro at that day. Like that was a pretty huge hit for us because we just bought a new GoPro, and after like a second jab, we broke it. That was still fun, but pretty unfortunate. That's why there's not many GoPro shots in this video. What is more, we jump through the bus because we said, okay, let's do something sick. Let's show how we can really use these cars. Show this this vision that we have at Team Corelli, that this car can be controlled in the air, and show how capable they are, but how to do it, yeah? So we just took the bus that we go on the trip with. Let's say that was that was a different story because like it was a spontaneous move. We didn't plan that. It's like, okay, let's jump it, yeah? And we jump over the bus at the very beginning, as a kind of still a new person to the company. I was like, okay, what will happen if I break the bus, hit the bus or something? It's like, I was pretty stressed out. But when we jumped for the first time, like not through the bus, but side to side with the bus, I was like, okay, that's too easy. Yeah? It's like, there's nothing special about it because it was so easy to jump over this bus. So I figure out, I never saw anyone to jump on some roofs or something like this in some areas. Okay, there are videos like this, but I wasn't that familiar with it at the time. And so I say, okay, I have a beautiful spot. Let's go there. It's in my hometown. And just let's do it. We ask for permission. We do all the legal stuff. It was amazing. Very friendly people up there. And we simply did it. Like, our idea is, okay, it's pretty high already. Can we make it? Yeah. Bus was easy, but this is much higher. And when we shot this, it was the end of the day already. We were like, okay, we should jump over the building, not just on the roof, because I almost didn't stop at the end, as you can probably see. So that's where I learned that the vision that we have at Team Corelli, that the cars are capable of crazy stunts, I already know at this time that we just nailed it. At the same time, the Punisher 6S was introduced, like it was a few months later. Basically the same car with a different body, so let me just skip it at the moment. Now we come to the serious things. And now we come to the Kronos XTR 2021 edition with a sick ski jump. Let's watch it.
Jesteśmy w Polsce, w Wiśle, na dużej skoczni narciarskiej o punkcie konstrukcyjnym K120. I tu jako pierwsi na świecie skoczymy modelem zdalnie sterowanym. Dobra, idzie model, także możemy się przygotowywać, zaraz będziemy skakać. Okej, u nas to gotowość również? No to odliczenie. 3, 2, 1, go! Tak jest! Mamy to! Super!
Not everything goes as we planned at this video, but it's still sick. We jump off a ski jump. It's not like the old deserted one. It's an actual ski jump where the World Championship ski jump competition takes place. Like, this was amazing part of my work, and this is something that I'm truly grateful I can do. But we have like documentary about this jump, so I don't want to waste more time. Subscribe to the channel, check our older videos, and you will know everything about this jump. But I want to show you still some more action shots from this jump, from this video. Plus, there are plenty of like mistakes, jumps that didn't go well, because of this car, I truly learned how durable the cars can be. We know we can push it to the next level, and we did. But that was the moment of realization that the vision of durability, bringing the high quality product from Team Corally, I really felt that in that moment. So let's roll the tape. Kronos XTR 2021 ski jump behind the scenes.
Big time, number 9. Diamonds in my teeth, I got a lot of shine. Running up the number, that's a lot of crime. Try to take it from me, must be out your mind. Big time, lot of slime. Smoky in the air, that's a lot of pine. Pockets running over with the dollar sign. Try to take it from me. Big time, big time, big time. Big time. Running up the numbers, that's a lot of crime. Try and take it from me, must be out your mind. Lot of shine. Smoky in the air, that's a lot of crime. Pockets running over with the dollar signs. Try and take it from me. Big time. Diamonds in my teeth, I got a lot of shine. Running up the numbers, that's a lot of grind. Try and take it from me, must be out your mind. I'm big time, lot of shine. Smoky in the air, that's a lot of pine. Pockets running over with the dollar sign. Try and take it from me, from me, from me, from me. Big time, number 9. Diamonds in my teeth, I got a lot of shine. Running up the numbers, that's a lot of grind. Try and take it from me, must be out your mind.
Okay, that's already 20 minutes. I was hoping that it will go a little bit quicker, but you know, guys, it's emotional for me, and it's very important for the brand. So just bear with me. Moving on, that was the January 2022. We introduced the new iteration of Kronos XTR. That's where we implemented the technology that also was reintroducing the standard, not XTR, Kronos, and Punisher. That was the bracing system, new steering blocks, plenty of smaller and bigger changes. And that was actually like the moment for us that we know we are at a very good point, and our mission as Team Corally is delivered the way we want. But you know, as we are all racers and we are quite competitive in the team, and we want to push it more, push everything to the next level, like the logos on the chassis says, push your limits. We also wanted to push the limits, yeah. So let me quickly show you the video of the Kronos XTR 2022, tell you a little bit more about it, and move on to a little bit more modern times.
Join us for a look at the incredible, new for 2022, Kronos XTR from Team Corelli. This amazing 8th scale 6S powered monster machine has been updated to be even more bashable, more raceable, and most importantly, more durable than ever before. Plus, your choice of electronics and radio system allow for a truly personalized driving experience. These newly engineered features on the Kronos XTR deliver the confidence necessary to grab big air. 20 meters high, 40 meters long. Come on, just send it. Team Corelli, engineered to be the fastest.
All right, so that was sick. I love the jump at the end. 20 meters, like 65 feet around, high. Like the cliff was around 12, maybe more meters high. So we jump on top of that, around 40 meters long, landing on the wet sand. That was a sick movie. Actually, the second driver for this movie is my good friend Lucas, the same name, who is also the race driver, and he was very surprised when I introduced him to Corelli and the bashing cars that, hey dude, this car just almost feels like my race buggy, yeah? It's like I can do some crazy stunt, but I can make the turn like I should, yeah? So that's when I saw our vision and our mission is really reaching different people. Because, you know, we are a little bit inside the factory, you know, we have fewer friends. I do not have that much time to go and meet plenty of new people, bash, race with new people. So it was pretty obvious for me what's happening, yeah? But when I introduce the bashing cars to more and more new people from my friends and family, I was very proud of Team Corelli work, that the vision we want to share, really, we are really sharing this, and it's you know, people see it and feel it, yeah. So Kronos XTR 2022 is still one of my favorite trucks. It's so fun to drive. It's nimble. It's light. It's literally back here. That's the actual car that jump of a ski jump. That's the car. I take 2021 Kronos and rebuild it for 2022. Now I add plenty of other things because I still like this car. We were in Bashing Festival in Italy. That was amazing. Meetup with like over 300 people, I guess. But it was still not enough. We still wanted to do more. And that's when we introduced the Kagama. Let's watch it.
Do you ever wonder what it feels like to drive the most thrilling radio control car available? Meet the Kagama monster truck from Team Corelli. Top speeds that push your driving experience to the next level. Durable enough for the biggest jumps and roughest landings. Razor-sharp handling gives you confidence to know you're in complete control. This truck has it all. Kagama. Team Corelli, engineered to be the fastest.
All right, the Kagama. We had plenty of feedback from the market. We know the Kagama is really, really good, and we love the car so much. It is a bit heavier than the Kronos XTR. It's a bit different truck, but it still has like all the Kronos had and more. So it's literally, you know, that's the moment, that's the point when we realize that we can push the boundaries. we can really dominate, we can really do something super special. Okay, we are speaking about monster trucks. We've gone through first Kagama to the first Kronos to the newest Kagama, and I'm kind of missing all the other cars we have. We have plenty of buggies. We have racing cars. There's a Suga. There's a Spark, Synchro, two-wheel drive Synchro. Plenty of other vehicles to choose from. But as you probably know what the new car is going to be, I focused on the monster truck lineup. So, you know, it's 27, almost 28 minutes into the live. I was hoping it was it will be a bit shorter. English is not my first language, so I will give the privilege on introducing the new car to my good friend Bill, who is a voiceover lecturer in our videos. Ladies and gentlemen, here you go. The Kagama Limited Edition.
$999 pieces built to dominate thousands. The Team Corrali Kagama Limited Edition. Tougher than ever. Performance beyond expectations. The car you love, the car you trust, now in a fully tuned, exclusive limited edition, each one engraved with a unique serial number. Only 999 have been built, each one a force of unstoppable power. Own the experience. Join Team Corrali. Team Corrali, engineered to be the fastest, built to dominate.
Hello, welcome back. Sorry, we have a little tech problem. Okay, sorry. Here you go. Kagama Limited Edition. 999 states that there's only 990 cars built like this. And there never will be more. It's truly limited edition. It's very special. It's like the pinnacle of our design. And you just saw the actual action video that will be launched Tuesday. And I think it's still the best to show you guys right here on live, only for you, the studio video that show you all of the features of a new car. And then we will just talk a little bit about it. Let me take off the body. Maybe I will just take off the wheels to let you, see it a bit clearer. That's it. Let's roll on the tape for studio video.
999, a number that defines exclusivity, a machine built to dominate. This is the Kagama Limited Edition by Team Corrali. Only 999 will ever exist, each one a unique force of unstoppable power. Kagama is the most insane machine in the Team Corrali lineup, already known for its brute strength and extreme performance. Every component has been pushed to the next level, from the double wishbone rear suspension to the pivot ball front suspension, with heavy-duty steering blocks and a sharp steering system for maximum precision. The drivetrain is built for domination, featuring 3 oil-filled differentials with CNC metal gears, a handy sliding aluminum motor mount, and an ultimate bracing system with aluminum tube braces provide unmatched rigidity. Kagama was already a beast. Now it's unstoppable. What makes it so special? Let's find out. The new Kagama receives an exclusive 7075 aluminum upgrade. At its core, a gold anodized chassis with a limited edition number engraved, joined by tuned aluminum gearboxes and 6mm thick front and rear shock towers. Tuning components that are now included right in the box. Proven Kagama shocks receive more than just a visual refresh. They're now equipped with a new rubber shock protector and an upgraded standoff cutoff design featuring a replaceable 4mm screw. But the tuning doesn't stop there. Now we include an aluminum servo saver bell crank and a completely redesigned upper arm mount, combined with a new composite front brace, make it stronger than ever. But it's not all about 7075 aluminum. The Kagama Limited Edition comes complete with a new spring steel turnbuckles for upper camber and steering links, ensuring maximum tunability. A reinforced battery tray add extra durability, while the carbon fan mount is ready for dual 30mm fans, keeping the motor cool. We also introduced a new beefier wing mount and a flexible wing for improved durability during extreme action. To make it a true limited edition, we've introduced gold anodization on numerous parts, including the chassis tubes, suspension braces, washers, screws, and more. Complementing this are select black anodized components like the motor mount, wheel hubs, central diff case, and servo horn. Completing the package is the iconic Kagama body, now featuring a unique color scheme that sets it apart from the rest. Available in red, green, and blue, it's designed not just for looks, but to withstand the toughest of conditions. We didn't leave the electronics unnoticed. The new Grizzly 945 motor delivers even more power with 2100 kV, while the OC32 IP67 waterproof servo delivers a massive 32 kilograms of torque for ultimate steering control. The advanced CT3P radio system with an LED screen offers multiple setup options for a fully customizable experience. The trusted Torex 185 ESC remains, now featuring an exclusive limited edition color package for a bold, refreshed look. More than an RC truck, it's the Kagama Limited Edition. Only 999 are available, each one engineered to dominate. Own the experience. Join Team Corrali. Engineered to be the fastest, built to dominate.
All right, so I'm waiting for your comments. I have like the chat here visible. Of course, my friend Camille will take me on my, tell me on my ear what's going on and what the question was. You saw everything on the video, and I guess the studio video will tell you more than I possibly can. However, I want to highlight a few things. But before I do, guys, just tell me, do you want to know and learn a little bit more about the trip because it was filmed in Dubai? I can tell you a few stories about this. Or do you want me to focus only on the technical spec of the car and you don't want to listen to me anymore, and that's fine. I'm waiting for your questions. I will be answering as much as I can. I don't want this live to take too long. Let's face it, I won't torture you with my face. So, okay, what's the most important things I really want to highlight? The first thing you probably know about them are the aluminum differentials. Most of the parts you can see in the car are actually our tuning parts. So that's the Kagama beefed up with 7075 components, with plenty of new parts and some of the parts that already existed, but not in gold, that are well known, are tested, and are proven to be very durable. So the the Tune 7075 bulkhead, two-piece standard design. This is something that just have to be in the car. You can see at the front, I don't know, it's super easily visible, but at the front you can see there are also two screws from the top. They are right here. I don't know if it's clear to see. So you not only clamp the cover, the case, on the front, like in the standard Kagama, on the bottom through the chassis, like on the Kagama, but also here from the top. So this is another small thing for the design, but overall brings a lot new to the table. What is more, the 6mm towers. Those towers are actually the one that you can see in the black on our website as a tuning for the standard Kagama. Now it's standard standard Kagama. That's 6 mil. That's a lot. That's plenty, and they are quite hard to break. All right, so Kamil, do we have an answer if we want to go technical or we want to go a little bit more technical? Okay, I had a cool video, okay. You're breaking my heart, guys. Okay, so besides this, there are plenty of components that are in exclusive gold color. They are available to buy separately. They will be available to buy separately without the chassis. So the chassis stays truly limited. They won't be produced. There won't be any new batch of the chassis. So technically, you could, make this car. You could technically rebuild your Kagama to something similar, but not truly, because you will never get a new chassis with the number. Plenty of from parts wise. What do I have here? Differentials. The center diff is black. Previously it was red. So this is a few nice touch-ups. Spring steel CVDs. This is standard in our 6S line now. Important things are where to show it better, maybe this way. Spring steel turnbuckles. This is okay. There's a debate between what we want more: the spring steel turnbuckles, like the turnbuckles itself, or we prefer the fixed links. It's a pretty tough for me, because as a racer I prefer the turnbuckles, because you can set up the geometry a little bit differently. But honestly, since I was driving this car, of course, I made the setup between the video making, because that was important. I need to make sure that the cars are perfect, blah, blah, blah. But in real life, I never did it. Yeah, I prefer the links, because it stays like it should. It stays in the, the geometry stays like it should be. I do prefer fixed links. But for limited edition, there must be something special, and I think the spring steel turnbuckles, they are not the same turnbuckles we already have. That's actually a brand new part. They are made out of spring steel, much more durable. Basically everything you need. From the tech standpoint, let's say serrated wheel nuts, of course. So. I know there's a debate about the wheel nuts and so on. It's a long story, but we have serrated wheel nuts. That's it. What else? Oh, I saw plenty of YouTubers didn't knew what it is for. It's for a GPS, the SkyRC GPS. You just click it in here, and you can track the data. You can track the speed. You can track the height of a jump and so on. I recommend to use extra zip ties to be sure it won't fall off. Because when you land upside down, everything can happen. The car is available in red, blue. That's the actual car from the action video. And I also have somewhere here the green one. I don't know why, but I'm just a sucker for blue bodies, and I like them most. The red, Ferrari red, it's still one of the nicest bodies we introduced. Before I move on to very important thing, here I have disassembled fan mount and the GPS mount. That's actually a carbon plate at the back, screwed to the GPS mount. And I installed the 2 fans, TF30 fans. You can go for anything that size. It gives plenty of power. And I were in Dubai, and being in Dubai, okay, it's not a hot time, so it was not tragic, but it's still desert and it's still Dubai. So it was hot as hell. And with those, I never reach any any cutoff because of the heat, anything like this. So that's actually the only thing on top of the stock car that I used in the action video making. At one point, I forgot about this because I when we go to hotel, I was cleaning the car. I was cleaning it for all of the sand and everything. So I disassembled it and I just left it in the car. I forgot about the fans, and I ran like half of a day without them, and it was all fine. Like I didn't reach any problems. Video making is a little bit different than bashing because if you go for a 6S battery and you just go for it like full throttle all the time, of course it gets warmer. It's a different story. But when you just go for a fun ride and you don't mind having a break from time to time, the everything is fine, and you won't need to worry about overheating. So let's move to the electronics. We are introducing the new Grizzly 945. It's 2100 kV motor. New case, also limited. Okay, the motor is not limited. You can obviously buy it, but it's special for limited edition, as stated inside here. I think it's pretty hard to tell. Okay, but trust me, it was very well shown on the studio video. So new motor, a little bit more power. I think it's a perfect balance now. The Torox 195 is the same ESC. Nothing really changed besides the cool limited edition black case, and it's pretty hard to tell on the side because it's milled, so here is silver, but the actual cooling system is also in gold. Nothing changed. No technical change. It's only a color. And we introduced new OC32 servo. It's a digital high voltage servo. I tested it on the desert and it was fine. So it's not like it's better than it was. It's most definitely have more power, and I think it's totally enough and good for the Kagama limited edition. I actually like this servo. I know plenty of you will say, okay, servos under RTR are bad, blah blah blah. I disagree and agree at the same time. If you want more power, we have 45 kilogram servo in our offer or the bigger brother of OC35 that I have somewhere there. You can always upgrade it. This is not a big deal in my opinion, but this servo is really, really, really better. On top of that, we are introducing brand new receiver, CT3P. That's fully digital receiver with LED screen. You have basically everything you need. Model select, so you can run one receiver with few different cars. You have trim, name of course, dual rate. That's very useful. I can say mostly for racing, but for bashing, if you go for a very tight in-run for a jump and you don't want the car to turn too much, that's a very useful thing. But more useful for this is exponential. So that's the curve, how much the throttle, like the servo responds on the steering input. So when you turn, like normally it's 0. In all RTR radios, it's like 1-to-1. So full is full always, of course, but when you turn side, like 50% of the steering, the servo turns 50% of its range. And here you can change the curve. So like you need a very wide move at the beginning to very little still the servo, and at the end it just slams to the maximum. This is a very useful feature, especially in racing cars, but I feel, that's the vision of Team Corral. That's our mission, to introduce you to the top performance RC cars and all of the tricks we have from racing. And I think this also adds to that. Standard reverses, endpoint adjustment, left to right. This is very useful for setting. ABS, as a racer, all of this ABS system, gyroscopics and stuff like this, I know they work, and I have nothing against them. Let's make it clear. But it's not true. Like, I like to feel the car as it is, with no extra crazy gyros, ABSs and stuff like this. Sometimes in racing, when I was racing the pan cars, I was using a little bit of tech inside. All in all, it's not needed, yeah? And just a simple radio is far more than enough. However, we introduces this, and I think it adds to overall performance of the car. It adds to our motto, to our vision. Guys, that's it from me. Let me look up the comments. I'm waiting for Kamil to hit me up with some questions. I'm simply ready for you, guys. All right. So the questions about the price, quite obviously, the price for the Coral.com will be 819 819 euros. That's a fixed price for European distribution, SRP. However, we are not yet sure about the American price. The tariffs are, here I will go full marketing manager mode, no comments. Like, we don't know yet. Luckily, plenty of the cars lands in US prior to the biggest tariffs. So the price will be rather okay. You cannot just transfer euros to US dollars, because there's different taxes and stuff. So it's usually in numbers a little bit higher than what we have in Europe. You can check all the different cars, like the original Kronos, the other cars, what's the price difference, because it's not one-to-one currency exchange. That's the question about the price. What do we have next? Okay, you cannot order specific number. There are already sent out. We don't know which number is where. Even we don't know that. So it's truly limited. What you get, you get. So I may ask you, what's your number? what would you love to get? There, I must admit, I lied a little bit before, because it's not really 999 pieces. It's from 1 to 999, and that's available to the public. But there's one more special car, and that's the only one, the number 0. So like outside the numbers range, that will sit at the Corradi headquarters in Belgium, and this will be a true shelf queen. Yeah. And of course, the ones we use on the movies, that's they are truly limited. Even I didn't get like a pre-prototype. Okay, I ran pre-prototypes, but as I stated, plenty of parts can be already used from the tuning parts. I tested all the electronics. I tested plenty of different parts before we introduced the car, like obviously. So the number 276 is out of the equation. Parts. Yes, you will be able to buy most of the parts of the cars without the numbered chassis. of course, there will be there already is a chassis replacement in 7075, but it's black, and the one that you could buy for the standard Kagama. So yeah, that's it. That's why it's really limited edition. What's next? Okay, the launch is the official launch is 15 April, so Tuesday next week. That's when we will introduce the car to the wider public, not only limited viewers on live. The cars already should be on the market. That's the truth. And we had crazy beginning of the year introducing basically 3 new cars, so car per month almost, plus the late last year the Kagama 4. So at the moment, more Kagama 4, Punisher 4, 2 competition cars, and synchro 2-wheel drive. Now we're introducing this, the Kagama limited edition, and that's not the end for the nearest future. But nothing in the bashing category. There will be one more race car that is pending, already should be introduced, but we don't like to put the cars on the market prior to proper testing, and when something goes wrong in production between, if we were able to catch it, we always like to catch it, to try to never introduce a car that is not finished, like not what we would like it to be. So we actually hold the half of the production because of the CVDs. We wanted the CVDs to be fixed with a brand new design, updated design. So Camille, can we show it on the screen? So that's the new CVDs. You will be able to see it right now. So on top of the standard CVD, there is an aluminum collar. The pin is a little bit longer, so there's no force in the world that the pin can fall off of that. And that will be in the new Kagama limited edition, but with a little twist. 500 pieces that already went on the ships all over the world are not having them pre-mounted. They will have a rebuild kit plus 2 brand new CVDs included in the car. I know the car is for passionate users. The car is for passionate users. I'm sure you will be able to rebuild it quickly. Plus, there will be 1-page manuals that are available for almost all of our cars that are in the newest lineup, for the Spark, Asuga, Kagama, normal Kagama, Synchro, both Synchros, Kagama 4, Punisher 4. So there will be clear instruction how to update them. I will also make a video for the Factory Insider, how they look like, how to assemble them. And so 500 pieces will have the CVDs like inside the box, but not mounted in the car. And the 500 that we could stop before sending it to the entire world, 499. Those part will have the CVDs already pre-mounted with the new CVDs with everything mounted on. So you won't be able. First batches will have the old CVDs plus 2 new CVDs and rebuild kit, and the 500. So that's probably already that you will see on the market quite soon, and the rest will have already pre-mounted. Okay, so the diff case material, gearbox cases. Okay, this is 7075 aluminum. This is a well-known tuning part that we already had, now stock in the Kagama limited edition. Okay, why the motor is longer? I have this question. Um, this is for the cooling reason. We added another level of radiators at the back where also a lot of heat comes. So it's basically like radiator built in the motor for extra cooling. The if the pinion the same? Yes, pinions are the same. You have sliding motor mount. This one is in black, so it's quite nice, quite sleek look. But pinion is 13 tooth pinion, like in any other car we have. Okay, the weight. Uh, Guys, I forgot. Kamil, can we double check the weights? It's quite similar. Like the electronics are not that heavier. The rest is pretty similar. Usually, aluminum is a little bit heavier than composite, so it must be a bit heavier. But it's not like extra 2 kilos, yeah, or anything like this, yeah. When I get back with Camille to confirm the spec, I will tell it to you shortly. Same ESC as the previous models. Yes, it's the same ESC with a brand new case. So it's the Torox 185 limited edition. Specs are the same, just a new limited look. Will the motor be available for sale? Should we have any issues ever? No, motors will be available. Motors will be in standard distribution. That's like another part that we will have at the moment. No, tires are not vented out of the box. It's quite interesting topic because tires are. There are people that don't like venting their tires. They like the ballooning, or they do not care about it, or they race or the drive not hardcore, and they prefer to have sealed tires because, for example, they run in the very wet conditions in the mud or on over some puddles, something like this. Yes, maybe it's not ideal, but you can always make a hole, but you cannot just glue the hole afterwards. So we left it to customers. Okay. Do we have any more? Can you show the updated wing mount? Oh, the updated wing mount, the one you saw on the video. Maybe let me just open it. I have some tools. The tools can be used. They are not just they are not CGI or anything like this. So I can open you a wing mount. By the way, did you saw these tools? They are nice. Okay, so the wing itself, that's the flex wing. It's not the hard wing like in previous models. The base of the wing mount stays the same. Now we have this big chunky piece on the top. That's quite similar to the one we had in the Suga, but with two bars here, not one. Plus, it's simply much beefier now. I had quite a few bad landings on the Dubai trip. Nothing happens. I never break anything. I didn't even break this piece, so I don't feel it will be a problem right now. Okay, can I see the body, please? Yes, you can choose the color. Let's go with the matching red one. That's it. I do not look good without the wing. There are quite a few nice touches on it, like the The countersunk washers are also in gold. This is something, you know, we take care about every little detail in here, and we really do care about details here. So it's really amazing. It's really special. It's almost too beautiful to bash. Let me show it from the bottom also. Oppa. So, and great, like most of our cars, engineered to dominate, Kagama limited edition. Here is your number. It's 7075. Push your limits and bash on, friends. All right. Any more questions? Because the live just hit 1 hour, and I must admit, woo, I was planning to do it under an hour, but I think we have so many questions, and I hope you guys had fun here. Let me see if I can find any more comments. Shock standoffs. All right. Shock standoffs. Here I need another tool. They are two-piece standoffs. It's a new design. They are not the same as before. So you basically have M3 screw, like nut like always, protector. I don't want to scratch it. And here's the here it is, but it's not as easy to reach here with the screwdriver on the table. I can do it. Oh, not this one. That's M4 screw, socket head, so it's quite large. I should get the rear. Okay, it's not easy for me here on the table, but you can see it on the video. It's basically two pieces. The normal socket M4 screw is just going inside. There's a thread inside the standoff. New design. Plenty of people ask for it, and we deliver. Questions about wheelie bars. We are working on the wheelie bar because we are thinking about how to make it, if you are making the new one or we keep the one introduced in Jumbo. You can probably, it's hard to see, but at the back you can see my Kronos XTR, which have the Jumbo wheelie bar fitted. This is a direct fit, but for the Kagama, it just requires tiny bit of trimming at the part that comes here on the rear skid plate. It's just a little bit too thick because with the introduction of Kagama, the geometry of the chassis changed. So there's a little bit more meat behind the gearbox case because of the suspension braces that are now also bolted from the bottom. And this is like 1 millimeter that you need to trim with the Jumbo. So it's not a direct fit, but it will still fit. However, remember that it will give you a different wing geometry because now you can see that's totally different wing mount, and the wheelie bar comes with the wing mount included. It fits. I have one Kagama, standard Kagama, fitted with the wheelie bar. I made this tuning. It's fine. I like it. Like, wheelie bar is something that I would never even expect on using in my life, but it was fun. And making some wheelies, especially with the single wheel wheelie bar that is more nimble and you can work a little bit with it driving. I love it, yeah. So not a direct fit, but you can make it fit quite easily. Differential housing material. Diff box cases are 7075, as I stated many times. The central diff case is aluminum, black anodized, not red. That's one thing. and the front and rear diff are the same that you can find in the Kagama, plastic diff caps, CNC machined bevel gears, spring steel outdrives. They are holding up pretty well, and I honestly, I think since 2019, driving all of those cars, I think I broke one, literally one, but I worn out like two maybe. But I was driving them pretty hardcore, and as I said, the Kronos XTR that sits behind me is actually the same car for as 2021. So I was driving this for over 2 years, and I'm still driving it because I still love it. Yeah. By the way, I made a factory insider showcasing the differences between Kagama and Kronos XTR. If you are looking to buy the Kagama and already have an XTR and want to update, it's very, very much well worth it to take a look on this factory insider. That's not the case with the Kagama limited edition. Just buy it because when it runs out, it's gone. Next. The manual, the manual of the car that comes with the car will be available to download at the launch of official launch of this. This is just a pre-launch that's exclusive for you guys. Official launch is 15th of April. That's Tuesday next week, 3 days, and then the manual will be available for it instantly. As well as the world website and the one-page manuals will have tiny bit of a delay. We are still working on them. They will be available maybe a week or two after the launch. Okay, upper hinge pin block. This is new. It's hard to tell, but this piece is aluminum. It's similar design to Kronos XTR. We take a lot of inspiration from it. This is fully aluminum. Underneath, it's hard to tell, but underneath the composite. The composite front brace is also the aluminum like top deck. So it's front brace, underneath is aluminum top deck, and on top of that is also the hinge pin mount. There's no thread in it. There's a M4 lock nut at the end, so if anything bad happens, you can just replace it. Shocks are almost the same. Hard springs out of the box. Same oil out of the box. HD shock ends, that's the same as it was. A little visual refresh. We have the black anodized spring retainer, spring screw here, but we the same HD piston inside, but we also introduce a new here's a new like a rubber collar to prevent from damaging what's inside, and that's pretty cool. Inside we have the aluminum bottom cap, so that's also from our tuning parts. Let me show it to you guys. I have a tools and I have a wheel and I can show it. Oh, it's longest screw. Okay, 1 hour, 10 minutes. Maybe it's time to finish this. We are when it will be in shops. The shops I know most of our distributors have it. I don't know if all of them. I'm not certain about this, especially the USA because of the tariffs and the customs. So it's not set yet. At the day of the launch, our distributors will tell you basically everything. they will be available to buy as soon as the new CVD reach us, because at the moment the CVDs are on the way. We bought the most expensive and the quickest freight from the factory to us to to get it as quick as we can. It should be already 2 days ago, no, 4 days ago at 8. It should already reach the headquarters in Belgium, but it didn't. The custom just keep it. Nothing we can do, so we delayed the launch a little bit. But they should be here Monday. We hope for it. If not, don't worry. You won't get the cars without the CVDs. And if any mistakes happens, don't worry. Write us at support@cry.com. We are gratefully well known for amazing support, and we will still provide the same amazing support. So if anything is wrong, just hit us there, and every factory mistake, every mistake we made will be solved. No problems. Late to the party, what I miss? Dude, you missed the launch of the new Kagama limited edition. Roll back the tape. The live will be here for only for the weekend, only 24 hours. Probably we'll just take it down when we reach the office Monday, and let it sit here for the entire weekend. Then it's gone. But maybe you will keep it up to you to decide. Do you want to watch do you want to keep it online and keep it visible for you afterwards, or not? Because I think it's quite special, and I think it should be only visible for this weekend. And but we will see. That's a good question for you guys. Will the box say the number? Yes, the box. I didn't took the box. That was a mistake. The box clearly states the number. It's a sticker on the side with label and the number on it. So yes, you can see if you are in the shop and the shop allows it on the shelf. Yes, you can see the number. Okay. What I wanted to show you. This is a rubber seal at the end. Okay, it's not so easy to take it off. All right. So this is extra rubber protector, and this part, maybe I'll put it on the table, not with my shaky hands. This is aluminum, and in Kagama this is composite. Okay. 1 hour 15 minutes more than I expected. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. How did it go? I hope everything goes well. I'm not in best condition, as I'm actually quite sick, but I hope it was bearable to listen to me. Thank you for being here. It's very emotional for me. It's something that I feel really special. Thank you guys for watching, and we are off for a weekend, and see you Tuesday for the official launch. Tell the guys, tell your friends about the new car, let them keep excited, and if they want to watch this live, only for the weekend. So bash on, friends, and have a good day.